Hey bros and sissies, today we are doing 15 questions of our experiences in Japan. Right, so going to Japan, the first feeling that I had was obviously being nervous because it's a new place, new country, don't know how people react, they might think we're weird, but yeah, that's my answer for that. How about you, Ames?
I felt excited because it's a place that I've always wanted to go, and I felt really scared and that I was leaving my parents, although for the first time I went for 2 weeks and the second time I went for a month. It was daunting because it was a different place. We've only ever been to Europe, so it was like, ah! Well, that's a lie, because I've been to Australia.
Wow.
But yeah,
What a
it was
lie.
a bit, I'm going to be stuck
Yeah,
with my
Australia's in Europe
I'm going to be
now.
stuck with him on a plane for ages. And I was like, no.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I was sitting in the middle. Fears. What fears did we have? Alright, so first fear obviously is, you know, going on a plane, how long it is, scary and all that glorious stuff.
With the plane crash.
Yep, straight into something, I'm not going to say. And then obviously getting to the airport. I hate airports. I just fucking... It's not that I look like... Obviously I hate the security and all that, but it's just that I just hate waiting in lines, going through the thing, people touching your body. I had to get my hands... thing, I don't know what it is, moist or something.
You have to get your hands moist.
I don't know, they put like this thing.
Daniel got his hands swabbed because
That's
obviously
it,
he's a
swab.
drug dealer.
Yeah, because obviously I fucking work on a corner for, you know, giving out drugs. And then they said it's okay, so I just left. So yeah, yes, that was a bit weird. I just hate all that stuff, but yeah, I know why they have to do it.
My biggest fear was the language. I was like, I'm going to go to a place and nobody's going to understand me. And yeah, that was probably my main fear, is just being in a place. I think it's because I don't know what to expect, so it was like, no, that's a fear for me. Yeah, so that's just general, don't know what you're going to expect, you don't know what you're going to walk into. So yeah.
Plane journey. So, well, like I said, it was kind of weird because it was like fucking long hours, like 11 hours, wasn't it? It was a long 1 hour.
It was a long plane.
It was a long plane. It was like 11 hours or 12 hours, it depends. But then again, it's like, how I did it, it's like, what? How did I do it? It's like 5 movies and a TV show or something like that. 5 movies and a TV show. And I got pissed off quite on the plane. I don't know if Amy noticed, but I got pissed off because we fell asleep and we never got a choc ice or whatever it was called.
We missed the choc ice.
We missed the choc ice and they never gave us one. And I was really pissed off because the person next to me was having a choc ice.
So you just woke up and was like, oh, mom.
Yeah, we never got one. They never woke us up because they're not allowed to wake people up. But if it's a choc ice, you know, wake me up, man.
Plane journeys, well, like I stated, I went to Australia, so I had some inkling of how it was going to be. Boring. But the first time we flew from Humberside, which is our nearest airport because we live in the middle of nowhere. And then we flew to, it's France. Then from France we flew to Amsterdam, and then we flew to Osaka straight away. So that was like three planes. That was like one of the biggest mistakes that 3 planes. It was stupid. But yeah, we didn't like Paris airport, although we got to see the Eiffel Tower. I was like, well, look at it, it stood there. But the plane journey, it wasn't too bad, but I can't sleep on the planes now. I was sat near the window. It's like when you're on the 2 first planes that are just like little, and then you go to like the main plane that's taking you there, the window seems like further away, so I've got my pillow and it's like that, and it wasn't going to work out, and I just couldn't sleep. But yeah, we flew with KLM, and we have to both admit that it's the best airline that we've flown with, and we love it. Yeah. So yeah.
Alright, finding your hotel, was it easy? Wow! The first time, obviously, it was a bit daunting. We didn't know where we was.
I like how he stole my word, daunting.
Did I actually steal your word?
I just said it.
It was a bit daunting. And it was very, like, weird because it was like there was like so many different roads going different ways.
They all look the friggin' same.
And I asked the Japanese old lady, and she didn't even know what the hell
like,
I was saying.
She was like in her 90s.
She was like, "What?"
In a corner shop.
And then I looked at the map. We went to a drinks machine. We got a Pepsi or whatever to cool down, and then and like I say, I looked at the map and we figured out it was just right next door to the old lady. So thanks, old lady. You did great.
I mean, it's not like it wasn't like a well-known hotel. It was quite a well-known one, and I, as Daniel will just sit here and nod his head, I go off in my own little world in Japan. It's like I'll be walking and I'll be like, oh, that's a nice tree. I'm supposed to be going to somewhere or doing something. I'm like, oh, that's a man in a suit. Oh, he's got a cool hat. Oh, well, he's got nice Japanese hair. And it's like I just go off and then I just realise that I'm in the middle of nowhere and I could have no water for days. But yeah, I have my little bubble, and it's the Amy bubble. And in Japan, it's very bad. But did we find a hotel easy? It wasn't bad. Like the second time, it was piece of piss. But the first time, it was a bit scary. But we did have a map and good old geographic Daniel. We found a way, obviously through old ladies. Okay.
Subway. Well, the subway was quite,
Subway-ish,
yeah. It's typical subway, gets you to A to B, but it was really hard to navigate the first time we got there. There was like a board, the like computer things where you put your money in and blah blah blah.
We're going to upload pictures so you can see a picture up here of it.
And basically you get your ticket and then there's like a massive board of which way goes what.
They all had numbers and
it was all colourised and was like, what the fuck colour are we going on? Yeah, it was even had the price. That was a good thing. Obviously you just had to look up and then 180 yen. Boom. But at the start it's really confusing and there was a lot of people coming to help us actually. There was like there was Australian couple that came to help us. Obviously they didn't do it great, but they went away. And then this Japanese couple
there was like an old couple. They were so cute.
A Japanese old couple decided to come and help us, and they was like, "Where you going? Give me your money."
And then then there was like, "Oh, where you from?" So it was like England. And what did they say?
Fucking
Baby George, Baby George. It was like
because that was just on the news at the time.
Yeah.
So great, thanks, Baby George.
Yeah. After you get your head around the subway, it is pretty easy to navigate. But when you go onto the JR line and like the main lines, and I'm not even going to go to Shinkansen because we haven't got to that level yet. But it is a bit scary. But I think once you get your head around it, you think, well, why did I find it so difficult? Why was I worried about it so much? Because it does get easy. I think Japan is adequately priced, depending on what you get. I mean, I think drinks and alcoholic drinks, beverages are basically the same as in England, but noodles and rice is very cheap. I think eating out is pretty cheap, especially in the main cities like Osaka, Dotonbori, and I don't know about Tokyo because, we won't go there. But I think fruit is expensive in Japan, but you can go to get offers, so it's all good. It's just basically like being at home. It's just, I think the prices are similar.
The water's cheap, the electric's cheap. It's very different. It's weird, but
living-wise, it's cheap.
In a good, living-wise is very cheaper than it is in Britain.
Like rent.
But yeah. Language barrier. Now, I thought that this was actually going to be really bad, like is in someone's going to look at me, I'm going to look at them, and we don't know what the fuck we're saying, like we're aliens. Obviously, we are kind of aliens, because, we're in a different country. But it wasn't that bad, because everything in Japan is like, oh, you can't read the menu. Oh, we've got a picture for it. It's all like stuff like that, and everybody uses more. Obviously, they've got their own language, Japanese language, but everybody uses in the world is sign language. It's like, it's just weird how.
When you mean sign language, you don't mean like.
Like no, not like that. Like,
You mean
two
pointing,
pointing
at stuff
like
if you want it.
Yeah, like it's very good, and pointing at stuff like menus and stuff like that. It's just there's pictures, like I said. There's like
it's all set out on the counter for you.
Yeah.
I know the ones that we went to, there were.
It's like
they didn't have a Yeah, but it's like if you was on, it's like in Starbucks they have one as well. KFC, I think McDonald's have it. So if you don't know, if you think, oh, the menu is not it's gonna be in kanji, hiragana, katakana, so like, oh, because that's what we was like many times. You can go in and you can actually point to what you want, and it has mediums, small, medium, and large. So you just point it, and then they just look at you while you're pointing to what you want.
And then you just go 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see that. It was actually quite simple to pick up.
I mean, everybody in Japan, I think the main one is okay, like that, and they know what you're saying. Okay, it's like if you say that no, they know that's no, and like that's yes. So that's very handy. Yeah, but it wasn't too bad actually. I mean, some of them knew a little bit of English. I won't say they was fluent in it, or they didn't actually know as much as I thought they would. But luckily enough, we did all right. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was. So yeah, whoop.
Food.
What food did we try?
Find them. Is it
dango?
Dango, onigiri. I honour you, gooey.
Onigiri. We had some onigiri. That was nice. That was like one of the first purchases
we had
I made.
pot noodles as well.
Cup noodle.
Cup noodles. That's what they're called in there. And it's like I bought a fucking spicy one. I didn't know it was spicy. I thought it was Italian.
When you got one that had a prawn in
I
it,
was
you was like, no, I don't want a prawn in my cup noodle.
And then it was nice. But yeah, there's. And
then we had go on.
Oh, chocolate crisps.
Daniel I'd send Daniel off to get like some snacks while I was in the bath. And he'd come back with all this weird shit, and he's like, "Oh, I had to buy it.
Chocolate crisps. They was
actually alright though, weren't they?
Really nice. It was like what is them crisps, the crinkly ones? Is it
McCoy's, yeah.
And it was like McCoy's, but half of them was on chocolate.
Yeah.
It was really nice, like really nice.
We did have takoyaki.
Yeah.
We had takoyaki twice.
Yeah.
We had it's octopus balls, and then we went to our friend's place. He owns a bar, and then we had cheese and ham and cheese, but we never knew that they could get them in different flavours.
Oh, yeah.
They were so hot. We was like trying to drink a drink, and like, but they was honestly they melted in your mouth. They was gorgeous.
Did we had a cow's tongue, pig's tongue?
Yeah, you had cow's tongue, and then we had
chewy.
We had quite a lot. We had tofu.
Tofu, yeah.
We had
onion soup.
Yeah, onion soup.
That was nice.
We had some Japanese and the like really tiny mushrooms. They was really nice.
Chicken inners.
Yeah, inside the chicken. That was like that was not good. Okay, you can't.
He offered us it again, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like,
"Would you like more?" I was like, "I'm full."
He's like, "How do you say no politely?" It's like, it's okay. But the main thing that we haven't had yet is sushi, and everybody's like, we went to Japan twice and we still haven't had fucking sushi, so what's going on there?
Most of the times I was like just chilling.
Yeah, I mean it was too hot to eat most of the time, but we had KFC, I had a teriyaki burger from McDonald's which was really nice.
Italian food.
Which was really good, it was very good. Well done Japan on your Italian food. Yeah, so we did try more than we think we did, but more on the second time and hopefully more on the third, so yeah. Go on, next
Karaoke.
Well, if you go to Japan, you have to do karaoke. You have to, and it's so fun when you've had a few drinks.
It's religious.
Yeah, it's a religious matter.
Yeah, you have to do karaoke. So, what's your favourite and what's your first song?
The same,
Favourite and first song we did. Well, my favourite... No, I'm going to do my first. My first song, I'm not 100% sure.
I think it was.
But I think it was Hey Brother by Avicii.
Get the party started.
Yeah, I think that was my first one. And then I realised that my favourite one, just because of this moment, was Mr. Brightside. The reason is I got a 99 on Mr. Brightside. And everybody in the bar was like so happy. I got a free shot and I was excited.
I think my first song on karaoke was... I think it was actually Mr. Brightside by the Killers. I think because it's the only one that was really fast. I thought, I know all the words off by heart. I'm gonna look well cool if I do this. So I think but it's not really singing in it. It's just talking really fast.
Yeah.
But no, it's a classic. And then I think just an example of another one quickly. I went to a bar and like somebody said you can have a free shot if I do the karaoke song that everybody knows. So I think, what the fuck, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen on. It got me a free shot. So that was good. My favourite on karaoke is Avril Lavigne, My Happy Ending, because I sing it with my friend there called Emily, and she's Canadian and she lives there, and it's really fun. It's just like, it's our song. Yeah, and you have to admit, Daniel gets fed up with us because we continuously do it.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
They're really annoying. Memories, right, so my favourite memory is when I went out, Amy wasn't there, I don't know where she was, she disappeared.
I was in the bath with my lush bomb.
I don't know, was you in it? Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
But I went out to this bar, I can't even fucking remember what it's called. But yeah, I went out to this bar, I went with my friend Jamin, and I think that's it, Jamin and these other people that was at the other bar that I went to, but we went to this other bar, and it was like a nightclub, and I started dancing with this girl. No idea how I met her, just started dancing with her, and after when we danced, we sat down and she gave me her glass of red wine. Don't know why, but I always remember that, and I thought it was pretty weird, and I don't even like wine, so yeah, still drunk it though. But yeah, what's yours?
I've got two. One of them is pretty obvious, and it's seeing Sakura in Japan. It was my ultimate goal, and it was probably the best sight I've ever seen in my life. But my favourite memory, and Daniel's going to hit himself when he sees this, because it should be his as well, is one night there was a fight in the bar. and it was, I think it was Canadians versus Americans. Yeah, it was a bit hectic. Anyway, we all went, we go to this like bar, and like we help them run it. We help, don't we? About, and this is just our bar. And like after we normally close it and go somewhere else, well the owner was there, and we ended up going to a Chinese restaurant.
Yep.
And it was really fun because like he paid for us all to go, and then we had two ducks and we named them. I can't remember the names, but they get carved in front of you, and it was just like a really good experience, especially to go to a Chinese buffet that is 24 hours in Japan when it's, you know, not Japanese. But after that, we tried to get rid of this guy he got into a fight.
Because it was so annoying.
So we came out, he was like really drunk, he had a black eye from the fight, and he was called Johnny, and we were just trying to get away, you know, it was just, I think he was a local there, he's normally alright when he's sober, he was alright, but it was just a shit night for him, so anyway, it was really annoying, I was trying to get rid of him. And we was like, oh yeah, we're going home now. It was actually daylight by the time we got out of the Chinese. So yeah, it was like, see you, Johnny, you know.
Yeah, H&M was opening, wasn't it?
Yeah, H&M was open. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 or 7. And then we all like went under the Dotonbori River. And we had these, after Johnny left, we had these alcoholic Asahi beers, and there was all fruit flavour, but they was really strong.
Yeah, they was fucking
We all
strong.
stood in a circle, all of us, and we was like drinking it, and basically there was one person that didn't have a can, but you had to constantly pass the can.
Keep changing the cans.
Yeah, you couldn't be like barehanded for 5 seconds, so it was like, and we kept doing it, and it was just. We watched the sunrise.
And
in
at
the
this time,
River.
people was walking the dogs. It was like
businessmen were out.
They was looking at us like, why are there so drunk people under there?
Yeah, I mean, I had face paint on my face, and yeah, we were upside down. It was a beautiful morning. You know, it's just getting warm again, and it was just really nice spending it with your friends. And it's like, you know, I'm thankful for having every single one of them in my life. It was really nice. I think the other memory of mine is going to that Chinese buffet to meet Daniel with my friend.
Yeah, he wasn't even there.
No, we was there.
I went with Peaches.
No, he was. Me and my friend Noiko. We went to the Chinese buffet to meet Daniel, and we was sat at the table. We didn't order anything, and we was like drunk, and then we like kind of like left, and Daniel was like, "Where were you?" And he had no Wi-Fi, so that was entertaining. So yeah. Yeah, there's loads of memories.
I was with my friend Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches.
He found me though.
We just like nickname every single person.
And then thing to do in Japan. Favourite thing to do in Japan. Drinking. So that was the most thing we did in Japan, was drinking and just meeting new people, and I like that because it just, you know, everybody's nice there, and it just, we met so many people. We went
from all different parts of the world.
We went to have noodles with them. You know,
ramen.
Yeah, it was really nice, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Favourite thing to do in Japan, I have to agree with Daniel, it is probably drinking and like meeting people from all corners of the earth. corners of the earth. The earth is
Corners.
round.
Corners of the earth.
And I think that another best thing to do is obviously do karaoke.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Differently next
What are you
time.
going to do different?
Drink more. No, I'm joking. Probably, I want to go and see all the different castles. It's to do with the samurais, you know, samurai warriors and stuff like that. And that's what I want to do. Check out the castles.
We went to Hanami, but it was just me and Daniel drinking. It was too hot, and we did get invited out to several parties, but we never attended because we was hungover. I think I would venture out more, and I would try more food and try and meet my friends and be less hungover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather. Well, you know this. It was hot. Pretty easy.
It was either hot or really chilly in the morning.
Most of the time it was hot though.
Yeah, but I've never experienced
Humid.
the heat. I've never experienced the heat like it. It
Humidity
was like
was just like 80.
yeah, it was looking like I was going out looking like a member of Kiss. It was that bad. It was seriously hot.
Hotel room.
How was it?
It was really tiny.
It was tiny, but the second time we paid for a bit of extra room,
Yeah.
but it actually wasn't that bigger, to be
It
fair.
was still tiny. The thing was a bath. Not like that way down.
When you're sitting and I go,
It was like the seat.
yeah, it was.
It was crazy. What do you think of the room? Is it alright?
I thought the room was livable. It wasn't huge, but then in Japan you're not going to get huge rooms. It had everything you needed. It was fine. Just I'd like more storage space for clothing, but no, it was good. It was alright.
Last one. Alright, so mistakes and some tips for the viewers, if there's any viewers watching. Even though we don't really have good tips, but you know. Right, so my mistake, I want to say my mistake first.
Okay.
When you go to a drinks machine, alright, you put your pennies in or yen, stuff like that. Make sure you know what drink you're getting. Don't get the jelly one. Just don't get fucking the jelly one.
We got tricked by this so many times.
Yeah, I don't know how to
I'm going really pale.
picture it, but you are pale. You're white. But yeah, I don't know how to picture how to know that it's jelly. But you just have to figure out the can, and sometimes it's got like this square icon on it, and it's basically saying, "Listen, it's a solid drink." I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's like this jelly thing that you drink it, and it's like a blubber comes out.
Flubber. It's flubber in a can.
Flubber in a can, and it was very. You don't expect it, and you feel sick when you basically have it. But yeah, don't get tricked, and just watch out because yeah, you probably waste your money and chuck it away like I did.
Many times.
Many times.
Mistakes. I always had I think on the first time I went, it was always a thing to always touch the doors on the taxi, and you can't. They're doing for you. You don't need to mess about with that.
God, you are so white.
No, it's the sun.
I told you we should have kept that thing up.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, well.
Every time we've got a blind, and when we put the blind up in here, there's never any sun, and I've taken it down today, and obviously the sun's come out, so that's why I'm really pasty. So yeah, touching the doors on the cab. I think another mistake is probably paying for the tube loads of times when I could have got a card. I'm gonna get a card next time.
True.
Getting on the wrong trains to Kyoto because it's on the JR line.
Yeah, but that was confusing as shit.
But we thought, fuck it, we'll go on this train. And then somebody pulled us off. I think he knew, like, we wasn't supposed to be on that train. He must have known. We did stand and was like, the trains are confusing because it kept flashing up, didn't it? And it was like, this is our train, but it was another one that was coming straight after that.
Yeah,
train,
it's really confusing to get around. Sometimes you have to figure it out.
Yeah.
It takes quite a while to figure it out.
And I think next time I'd probably look for more offers on food, and but obviously as we're going to live there, God, I'm so pale. As we're going to live there for a year, I'm going to try and get some offers on foodies, so it shouldn't be that bad. Look, you can see, I look like I've got like a ninja.
Why did you sit there?
I don't know.
Anyway, Tips, you want tips? We have got you tips. This is the main video that you want for Japanese tips. Are you ready for this? Drink more. Sorry.
A tip is if you're going out and the subway is closed, when you get in a taxi, if you print out your hotel address in kanji or katakana or hiragana, whatever it's in, and then also in English, and just pass it to the cab driver, it is a lot easier, especially with the postcode on it. You can put it into his sat nav, and then you can be there. You can be just like whizzing through.
So
and
make
it's
sure
done.
if you're wherever you book your hotel, just make sure you write all these stuff down, and then just print it off, and then give it to the cab driver. That's what we did. We printed 2 or 3 off just in case of one.
Always have one in your wallets.
And it was quite easy because there was times that I wasn't there, and Amy wanted to get home. She just gave the cab driver that, and I wanted to get home, so I just gave the cab driver that. Sometimes you need to be careful though, because there's some taxis that don't have these sat navs.
Yeah, we got into one, and we didn't know the way home, and we had to guess it. Luckily, we saw 7-Eleven.
Yeah, there was some that it's pretty weird because sometimes you don't know. But there's loads of cabs like on the side, people sleeping because taxis sleep at night and they stay. You just got to knock on the window, say, "Oi, I want to go home."
And another thing. Don't expect everybody to know English because they don't. Most of them don't. Like the old lady situation with Daniel.
And they don't expect you to know Japanese, so.
No, you're just a mere gaijin.
It's a yin yang thing, so it's good.
That's Chinese, isn't it?
And it's still balance. Still the balance.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.
So me and White Angel are gonna go and go now.
Caucasian Angel at your service.
So we hope you enjoy this video. Let us know in the comments what you've got for tips and mistakes.
What you've got for tea.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know what you got for tea. I'm hungry. And yeah, I'm gonna tip off.
And Johnny.
Alright, so